Good morning, children. The previous term, we have started the revision work for UT third, and in this reference, we have started the revision work from honeydew. And you know very well that the two chapters are coming from this chapter, from this book. And the first chapter we have already completed, and in the form of this chapter we have completed the revision of This is Geordie's Fawn. Now in the form of second chapter we have started chapter number 5, The Summit Within, by Major H.P.S. Ahluwalia. And we know about this great personality that Major Ahluwalia was the member of the first successful Indian expedition to Mount Everest in 1965. And how did he feel when he stood on the highest point in the world? Let us hear his story in this world. Ahluwalia has shared his experience that how he felt when he reached on the top of the Mount Everest. Now, when we get success, we feel ourselves happy. What in this point of view, Major Ahluwalia, according to Major Ahluwalia, he was not feeling well because he has get the success, the highest success of his life that he had dreamed in his life. Now he was very unhappy. He was not satisfied because there was nothing left in his life that he had to do. And such was the reason that he was feeling that nothing was left to do in his life. So Major Ahluwalia is saying to us that how he felt when he was coming down from the Mount Everest, and he is also sharing his experiences. That's what way he want to tell us that what were the experience and which type of mentally and physically condition is needed in mountaineering. So here in page number 77, now we will start our syllabus, our revision work, and you have to pay full attention. And you know very well that your UT third is about to start. That's way here we are carry on the revision work. Now you have to open page number 77 and para number 2 of this chapter. Looking back, I find that I have not yet fully explained why I climbed Everest. It is like answering a question. Why do you breathe? Why do you help your neighbors? Why do you want to do good acts? There is no final answer possible. Yeah, according to Major Ahluwalia, when he had asked himself why he had gone to Mount Everest, then it was a simple fact that it was the main reason that he had decided in the beginning of his life that he become a mountaineering guide, and here it was the dream of his life that as a mountaineer he want to victorious and he want to mount on Mount Everest. And there is the fact that Everest is not just a physical climb. And in factly, he is sharing his experience and is the present condition of his life that man who has been to the mountain top becomes conscious in a special manner of his own smallness in this large universe. The physical conquest of a mountain is not only part of the achievement. If you are going to on the physical conquest, that physically you are going to mount on the want to reach on the top of Mount Everest. This is not your victorious feelings. There is more, it is than that. It is followed by the sense of fulfillment. There is the satisfaction of a deep urge to rise above one's surroundings. It is the eternal love for adventure. Yeah, it is the eternal love of a person that he want to do the adventurous act in his life. That's why Dr. Major Ahluwalia is telling us the reason that he want to go on the top of the mountain. There is a satisfaction of a deep urge to rise above one's surroundings. It is the eternal love for adventure in man. The experience is not merely physical, it is emotional. It was not the physical experience of Major Ahluwalia's life, it was also the physically, emotionally, and spiritual love that he wants to gain in his life. Consider a typical climb towards the summit on the last heights. You are sharing a rope with another climber. Now, according to him, you will also get the feelings of cooperation. And when you are going to upper side of a mountain, you are climbing to a mountain, you are sharing a rope with another climber. You form in, he cuts the steps in the hard ice. Then he belays and you inch your way up. The climb is grim. You strain energy nerve as you take every step. With energy, your nerves get new energy as you are getting every step that you are going to the upper side. Famous climbers have left records in the help given by the others. And all the famous climbers of this country all or of the world have the feelings of cooperation. Needed just the others. They also recorded how they needed just that help. And you also needed the help and cooperation of the others when you are going to climb on mountain. Else they might have given up. Breathing is difficult, and as your science teacher have told you that when we are going to the upper side, जितना जैसे जैसे हम ऊपर जाएंगे हमें breathing problem होती है. Our lungs have needed more and more capacity to absorb the oxygen from the atmosphere. Here the mostly the mountaineers, when they are going to climb on a mountain, they go with the oxygen cylinder. So breathing problem is also difficult, and they are also feeling it that breathing problem also. Breathing is difficult. You curse yourself for having let yourself for this. You wonder why you are underlook the ascent. There are moments when you feel like going back. It would be sheer relief to go down. When you there will be encouragement in you when you are going to upper side to climb the mountain, and after become victorious, when you are returning there, then you have the feelings of the satisfaction. Moment when you feel like going back, it would be sheer relief to go down instead of up. But almost at once you snap out that mood. There is something in you that does not let you give up the feelings of eternity. You will feel that you have gained the highest point, highest satisfaction in your life. Then what will you do? And there was nothing to do in your life. And it was not the aim of human life. After getting one successful, one achievement in our life, we again start a new journey for our new success. A struggle, and you go on. Your companion keeps up with you just another 50 feet or 100 maybe. You ask yourself, is there to end? You look at your companion and he looks at you. You draw inspiration from each other. And then, without first being aware, you get the summit. When you get the inspiration from the others, and in this way, you want to go to success, and after one success, you will prepare yourself for a new success, for a new work that you want to do in your life. And in this way, all the climbers, and climbing is not the, in every field of life, in every field of the world, there is needed a hard work for success. You draw inspiration from each other. आप एक दूसरे से प्रेरणा लेते हैं. Then without first being aware of it, you are at the summit. बिना किसी की हेल्प की, बिना किसी की प्रेरणा के, बिना किसी के इंस्पिरेशन के, you can't get success in your life. You can't achieve and go to the summit, go to the top of any sector. Looking round from the summit, you tell yourself that it was worthwhile. Other silvery peaks appear through the clouds. If you are lucky, the sun may be on them. The surrounding peaks looks like a jeweled necklace. According to Major Ahluwalia, the surrounding peaks of Himalayas were looking just like a necklace around the neck of your summit. Below, you see vast valleys sloping into the distance. It is an ennobling, enriching experience to just look down from the summit of the mountain. Then he reached on the top of the Mount Everest, and from there, when he was looking under the mountain, then here Major Ahluwalia is sharing the experience what they have did there, and he is also sharing the experience that what were the feelings in his heart that he was feeling at this time. It is an evolving enrichment experience to just look down from the summit of the mountain. You know down and make your obeisance to whichever God you worship, and you always remember that God, that you are going to worship such a God. Here